Yo, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And right before your eyes, you guys can see we have the Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters, part 3. And we've got a lot of cool stuff in part 3. I want to thank Funimation for sending over this awesome copy of Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters on part 3. But not just that, they also sent over part 2. If you want to see a little bit about part 2 and what part 2 consists of, the link will be in the description. You guys can check that out. And both these videos should be up the same exact day, so both of them will be public so you guys can see that. So, Dragon Ball Z Kai, without further ado, Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters, part 3, is the last one of the Kai series. So this one's a big one. This will consist of Kid Buu. We see some SS3 Goku, but it isn't just that. We see the transformation of Vegito. We get to see a little bit about Gohan. We got a lot of cool stuff in part 3. I think this is a fan favorite for most who love the Dragon Ball series. I think a lot of people love the Cell Saga a lot. The Frieza Saga, okay. I think a lot more people like Cell. But a lot of people like the Kid Buu part. So, this is the one for you if you're interested in that. This will also consist, like I said, of episodes 145 to 167. And this is the final one. So, there's that. Well, actually, here's the art. So, we see Kid Buu, we see SS3 Goku. We won't see much of the SS3 Goku. I mean, it's cool that they did, you know, they did familiarize it with part 2. I like it. It looks pretty cool either way, but we don't really see much of SS3 Goku. There's a lot more Vegito. I wish they did more Vegito in the front cover, but that is understandable. But since Kid Buu was the main part, I think that's why they wanted to do that, because it was the finishing touches. But we get to see Super Buu too. So we see Super Buu transformed from Gohan and Gotenks and Piccolo and stuff like that. So this one's a crazier one. It's got a lot of battling. But I love the art anyways. Art is cool. All that kind of stuff. Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters, right here. If we look at the back, as you guys can see, we see this Ultimates Gohan, okay? We see Gohan in the flesh, okay? Gohan where he was great. Literally. The issue is a lot of Gohan fans are very upset of how Gohan's development was. Even in Dragon Ball Super, you don't see much of him. I mean, he's starting to be, I don't want to spoil Super, that's not my point. I'm just saying, Gohan doesn't get much love. Okay, I think some people think he deserves more love, but I think in the Cell Saga, he did deserve a lot of that. Like, he did a lot for the Cell Saga. He was so good, okay? He was so strong. It just seems like he was laid off a bit, and then finally he got involved in the Buu Saga just a little bit. But anyways, a lot of blabbering. But as you guys can see, we've got Gohan. We've also got this transformed Super Buu. We see the Vegito here. This is honestly my favorite part of part 3. It's all about Vegito, okay? Vegito was the main part for me. This really was one of my favorite parts. We also see SS3 Goku and Kid Buu. We get to see the Gotenks SS3 as well. We see Goku's farewell kind of thing. See you later, Kid Buu. And then we see here, I believe, okay, so that's Vegeta fighting Kid Buu. So part 2, we see kind of Vegeta going away. And then part 3, he comes back. They gave him back his life, stuff like that. So still some pretty cool endings to that. But without further ado, let's just read what the back says. So we have Dragon Ball Z Kai, the Legendary Z Reborn. Majin Buu's spree of terror still continues, and his ruthlessness knows no bounds. In his quest to eliminate the remaining Z fighters, Buu has cut a path of destruction across the face of the earth, leaving a trail of devastation so utterly complete that it may even be beyond the power of the Dragon Balls to repair. With their efforts to stop Majin Buu quickly proving futile, the Z fighters have but one remaining hope against this seemingly invincible foe, the fusion technique. But for this desperate plan to succeed, Goku will have to join forces with the oldest rival, Vegeta. Can the combined power of these mighty Saiyan warriors put a stop to Majin Buu once and for all? The final battle of fate of the universe begins. So, unfortunately, the fusion doesn't work. I mean, it was a good one, but it just didn't work. It's got 23 episodes on 3 Blu-ray discs, got video commentary, textless songs, and trailers. all that kind of stuff. This is 575 minutes as well. All of these are around 23 episodes, for the final chapters, around 23 episodes. It consists of those Blu-ray discs, 3 of them. I think on DVD it may be 4 discs, not quite sure on that. It's got video commentary, that kind of stuff. Extras will have around 25 minutes. Always, if you guys are unaware, they always add extras in the 3rd disc, so that's some cool stuff. And of course we have Toei Animation, Funimation. So yeah, I mean, the fusion didn't work. Okay, it didn't work. But there's a lot of cool ending parts to it. So we see Goku giving off that final blow to Kid Buu. We see, obviously, the revival of Vegeta, giving him another chance for his good deed of trying to stop Majin Buu in part 2. But that doesn't happen. He tried, but he didn't think about himself. He thought about others, which a lot of people respected Vegeta more on. So let us look at the art here. As we see Vegeta, and he's got his halo right there, since he is somewhat back to life. And we got Kid Buu here as well. I love this art, really cool stuff. And this one's pretty cool. It's got some design here, really cool. Flip to the back here, we got Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters. It's also part 3, which is the last part of the final chapters, episodes 145, 167. So if you're interested in those episodes, which I'm sure a lot of people are, part 3 is definitely a pickup. Go and pick it up right now. A lot of people ask me what my favorite part of this was, and I think I'm going to be honest here and go with the Vegito, okay? I know there's a lot of other cool parts in part 3, but I loved the Vegito part. I love that Vegeta is back, okay? I'm actually a Goku fan, huge Goku fan, but I do believe Vegeta is an important aspect in the story. I'm glad that he was given that life again, because if he didn't do that good deed and he died, he probably wouldn't have come back, and we would have seen a lot of different changes to Dragon Ball Z, period. If that was not the case, we would see a lot of different outcomes. So very cool stuff. I love part 3. If you guys want to go check out part 3 and all that kind of stuff from Funimation, the link will be in the description. Highly suggest you guys pick up this on Blu-ray. I also said this in my part 2 video. Pick it up on Blu-ray. You'll see a lot of cool changes, a lot of cool positive changes, as well as an awesome English dub. Definitely do get this on Blu-ray. Highly suggest it. Looks so clean. It almost looks like a new anime. They edited out the filler. You know, it goes off the manga. It's a very accurate depiction of the manga. Just in general, it's really good. So definitely check out Dragon Ball Z Kai. Highly suggest you do, especially the final chapters. The final chapters was the reason that I loved Kai more than the original DBZ. Even though I love the original DBZ, don't get me wrong, DBZ Kai is much better, especially the final chapters. I think the final chapters, once you check that out, you will really see how much they've improved as voice actors, how clean the anime looks, and how cool it is to have a real image of how the manga is, you know, not just this random filler that is added. So it's really cool to see that. But without further ado, if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. If you want to see part 2, that will be in the link description. And I also put part 1 as well. I also have a video on that. So that will do it. And thank you guys for watching the video. Peace out.